What's up, guys? I have good stuff for you here. I got a new computer so I can finally record battles in high quality, so that's pretty awesome. And yeah, that's very good stuff. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I have a battle for you here today that I had a while ago, so it's with the same indecent team, barely even a team. It's against a guy called Spriker, and he was pretty fast, not all that special in my opinion. So yeah, so he leads with an Electabuzz, and that's kind of lame. I didn't really want to go with the obvious Earthquake here because maybe he would have switched, but I knew he wouldn't outspeed me, just because Electabuzz is just so outclassed by Flygon. So I just wanted to outrage, because I knew it was enough to take him out in case he doesn't switch, and he doesn't. And then he goes to his Gengar, and I really have no clue at all how come he doesn't outspeed me. But he doesn't, and that's all that really matters at this point. So yeah, it goes down by the second outrage. Luckily for me, I get to get the third one, so I don't really get confused at this point. So he sends out his Metagross, knowing that he's gonna like resist it, and it's kind of bulky, so hopefully it wouldn't do too much to him. But it does quite a bit. I mean, it's stab, and Flygon's pretty beastly. So yeah, it does a decent amount considering how ineffective it is. It's pretty good. And he goes with Meteor Mash, which is kind of random, and it doesn't do much. It does like what? Yeah, okay, well it does a very decent amount actually. But that's once again because it's stab and Metagross is very, very strong. And it's neutral on my side, so yeah, so I go into my Rapidash, predicting possibly like another steel attack. Yeah, he goes with Bullet Punch this time, thinking that maybe I wouldn't switch out. So yeah, I go for the Will-O-Wisp at this point, just going to burn his Metagross. Luckily, he goes into another Pokemon that would still be affected by it. Like, I mean, Salamence is still pretty crippled by the Will-O-Wisp. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. And this time I switch out, go back into my Flygon. In case he tries to kill me, then big deal. Like, Flygon's gonna go down, better than losing Rapidash at this point. And yeah, he uses Stone Edge, and even though it's not effective, it doesn't do like anything. It does like 17 damage. It's sad. But that's once again because it's burn and not stab and not effective, so I guess it makes sense. And yeah, I outspeed him, and that's pretty awesome. And Outrage is more than enough to take Salamence out. So that's good stuff. And he goes into his Metagross again to outspeed with Bullet Punch. And yeah, outspeeds me. Naturally, I mean, yeah, it's not like there was any doubt there. So I go into my Rapidash to once again resist his steel attacks. And he switches out, seeing like a fire attack coming, and it was like a fire attack. And it was a Flare Blitz, and it does a lot. I get a crit at this point, which makes sense because the critical hit ratio for Flare Blitz is boosted. But still, it does a crazy amount to Dragonite. I was really impressed at this point. I mean, it's Life Orb and all that, but still ineffective. But yeah, that's the crit. The crit is what really made the difference. It probably would have done like a quarter of that damage if it wasn't. So yeah, I go with Giga Impact just to take the thing out before it can kill me, because I really doubted that that Flare Blitz will be able to finish it off. And he goes to his Metagross, knowing that I'm stuck like this. In 2 turns, he can easily take me out with the Bullet Punch. And he does. On the second turn, I got recharged, so yeah, he gets to kill me. Yeah, that's too sad. But anyway, yeah, Rapidash is out, and just have my Mamoswine. Thinking that I can definitely survive, like, one Bullet Punch. And at this point, he thought that Bullet Punch is not really going to be enough to take me out. Maybe. So he probably went with Meteor Mash, but I outspeed him, obviously. And Earthquake does not spare him at all. I mean, obviously. I mean, Earthquake usually takes out like full health Metagross. And yeah, he sends out his Empoleon once again. I mean, even like if it was Scarfed, it wouldn't really do too much against Mamo. So yeah, Earthquake once again, just too much. And yeah, not a very good battle, but I'll have more stuff. My next video will be narrated special, so you guys know what to expect. I know I never say this, but you know, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.